So Stephen Sharp here for BoxingIreland.com with Willie Casey, who steps into the ring against Paulie Hyland on the 6th of November for the European title fight. Willie, how's the training been going?
My training has been excellent actually. My strength and conditioning, my pad work in the gym, my skill work, everything, my movement, everything that I've been doing, everything is actually right on the time, right on the button, and everything I was just putting together.
I suppose, like Willie, up until 2 weeks ago, it was Kiko Martinez. Everything was focusing on Kiko, who would see as a big puncher. Now it's changed. It's Paulie Hyland, more of a boxer. Now, how has that affected your training? Have you had to change much?
Not much. We don't change anything, but what we do is we'll just work on one or two little other things between here and the next 2 weeks. Like, you know what I mean? Regardless of the change of opponents, we still didn't even bring in any sparring partners. I stopped sparring well before Kiko pulled out of this. And even though the Paulie's in here, we still didn't bring in any sparring partners because I hadn't sparred now since last week, like, you know. So, and it's not down to injury or anything. We just had enough sparring done, and we just wanted to focus on pad work and stuff for the rest of the 2 weeks.
It's been a whirlwind journey for you, Willie. You've 10 professional fights, you've one prize fighter, and now you're fighting for a European title. With Paulie, could be seen as more experienced, a lot more fights. How do you see that playing out?
Yeah, Paulie has more experience. He's a classy boxer. He's very skillful, and he learned his trade a long way. Like, you know what I mean, he went a long way about it. He was young then as well. Like, you know, he could afford to be honest. Like, you know, he brought in these handy opponents, and he learned his trade from him. No, if you give me half of Paulie's opponents, I'm sure that I would have been knocked out in the first round, to be honest. And that's I don't mean no disrespect to Paulie, but Paulie learned from him. I wouldn't learn from him because I need good, durable opponents, and my opponents were quality opponents. And I've learned so much from him, and I'm learning the fast way, and to be honest, I have a lot to learn still.
So Willie, just to wrap this up, how do you see this fight going?
I feel it's going to be a good fight. I think the Irish fans are going to be in for a good crack of a fight. I think the mix, the different styles will fall into place in the later rounds, and it's going to be a really interesting fight. I don't like picking rounds, but when it's all over, I will be the champion with that belt.
Okay, Willie, so look, the best of luck from everybody at Boxing Ireland, and we'll see you in Limerick on the 6th of November.
Lovely, thank you very much to everyone there.